Yo, this is stand-up comedy, volume 2. So if you go into your shrink and he hypnotizes you and you end up having World War III in your home county, it might be time to watch the Dukes of Hazzard, because that was hazardous material. Well, so I studied all forms of hypnosis, and if that little worm comes along and it bites an apple and it forgets to plant a seed, it might be time to call Johnny. Johnny Carson will say whatever he said back then. Well, so here's Hypnosis 101. If the lights dim behind you and you get a paranoid feeling and you wake up the next day saying, oh shit, was that one dude always say on the ruckspin? He's in deep shit. Well, I don't know what to tell him. Here's your Charmin. So, but if you get that paranoid feeling, just say, hey man, I'm the big chief honcho and these are my coconuts. And you take that shit out of here because you ain't cracking them. Get it? Cracking them. Well, that's a mound for you. I'm a kind of almond joy kind of guy. Macadamian joke. So, but that's one form of hypnosis. The other form of hypnosis, if you have a red light on your mouse and you flash it once, like you got the light up mouses, and that little mouse, the Jerry mouse, pick it up and it's got a red light on it, and then move it over here and say something to your buddy or something, then flash that red light at him again, and cock your eyeballs left to right, snap your fingers, and that's the second form of hypnosis. Third form of Hypnosis 101 is when somebody's sleeping, you give them guided imagery and you can guide their dreams. That's another form of Hypnosis 101, and I'm making fun of them because it's been done to me so many times. I actually started studying it just so I can make fun of them when they fucking do it. So let's see, hypnosis tricks that to be made fun of. Let's see here. There's some more I know there is. So you got guided imagery, the Jerry Mouse trick, count to 10 backwards trick, guided imagery. Let's see here. Then when somebody gives you, here's another form of hypnosis. If somebody gives you a big long ass like speech, or not necessarily a speech, but a big old spiel, you know. When I was getting in trouble when I was a kid, we used to get 2-hour lectures, and we had to stand in the corner on our tippy toes. That really sucked. I don't know what killed me the most, the lecture or the tippy toes. We had to stand there a long time, but we learned our lesson, so we did it the next time. Well, that's the one. I love that guy right there because he taught me a lot. He was a big hippie. So let's say, he'd say, son. So I say, another form of hypnosis. Well, that form of hypnosis. Well, he wasn't hypnotizing me, but this is how it would be done if some retard got a hold of a hypnosis technique. But anyway, that just read him a big old paragraph like a speech or something. No offense to my family, because we used to steal his pot. So I don't know if he's still alive these days, but God rest his soul. He should be anyway. He was a cool motherfucker. So they tried this on me one time. Like paperwork, you go to like paperwork, you know, go to Job and Family Services or some example, and they give you all that bull crap. It's like, yeah, I'm really gonna read that. And they sit there and read it to you, you get lost in that, and then you just start dozing off. Then they do their guided imagery and they're counting back from Zen. And so, yeah, that's Hypnosis 101 coming at you live. Another form of hypnosis is these brand new Plato Makers are coming out with. You're sleeping, and if your fan starts talking to you, you might want to put some antifreeze in it. Well, Freon. Get it? Freon. So I'm trying to Freon. Unplug you from the Matrix. A little Freon. Because I told you, it's still not my fucking fault. Sorry, I had to get that cough up there before the COVID-20 doctor come along. So, no offense to any hip-hop, but, you know, I do not recommend COVID-20 to nobody. So another hypnosis is that Plato Maker. It's actually a little dandruff chip, or it could be a crab in some cases. It looks like a little crab. So when the crab gets on you, and it gets wet, and starts sweating the crab, they used to call them the fuzz back in the day. So when the fuzz gets on you, now we call them the crabs. So when the crabs get a hold of you, and it gets wet, and that Plato Maker sinks in your body and starts reading your mind like, blah, and you say, no, we don't need no thought control today, snizz walker. And you're sleeping, they do guided imagery, and that fucking crab gets a hold of your bloodstream, and then it starts taking over your body like you got carpal tunnel or something. And then you just wake up doing all kinds of shit you wouldn't do if you fall asleep with your shoes on. I wonder if they actually try possession in the church. So you got to call the exorcist up, and she says, I will eat your heart. And I said, God dang it, quit sending those goddamn hookah smokers down here that can't afford to be high because they're smoking the wrong kind of weed. Stick with indica, people. Indica. If you want to be paranoid, go to, I don't know, go watch Halloween. And smoke some sativa. That'll scare her out of her bra. You want a good laugh? Here's Hypnosis 101. And them Plato Makers these days, somebody asked me what a Plato Maker was. Well, the more you tag them, if you know that Plato Maker's there, where that crab or the fuzz is, start, because these crabs and the fuzz are voice activated. And they can talk. So just look at where that Plato Maker is, and the more you talk to it, the more it lights up. Then here's another really cool trick. Take out your camera phone and watch these snizz walkers just say what kind of shit they in. Well, here's your Charmin. So here's stand-up comedy bit 101. So, as Jack Nicholson would say, actually Keith Richards would say, I can't handle no more, Jack. I've got to go home now. And my balls are tingling, and I've got to listen to an Eminem frame song. Hike my drawers up, put on my long johns, get my clothes on, put on another pair of pants, shorts on top of it, because I ain't no chomo or no sex offender. And then you got COVID-20 out there running around, so hope that motherfucker ain't dickless. If that Plato Maker gets near me, I'm gonna make him a snuffleupagus. And if he's a real asshole, I'll make him a Captain Hook first, and then turn him into snuffleupagus. So that's the wrong kind of chomo in my house. Now, shomos are different. Some of them shomos, ooh, baby, them shomos. But I don't know, TV's going haywire these days. With Teddy Ruxpins and stuff, so I don't even watch TV, even though I want to. And everybody's like, I don't know, that's how they gang up on people, I guess. It's how they fight dirty. So you gotta throw them an apple with the worm in it. And then just say, Chomos love hot dogs. Chomos love hot dogs. Chomos love hot dogs. Or some shit like that. Grab that worm out of the apple and make him a hot dog. Now, one thing I can't stand are child molesters, rapists, and anybody that beats a woman. I cannot stand people like that, and I can't stand COVID-20. And then too big for my britches. Here she comes, ready to rumble back to the church spokesman. There she goes. Whoever the fuck that is. Well, that bitch is so beefy. Seen her in real life. She went from Barbie doll to Yokozuna in 2 seconds. So we should throw her in an MMA fight, because, they always win. So, I don't know, I'd put $2 on it, see that one. I wonder who they put her up against. I wonder if she wins in her weight class. Keith Richards say, "God damn it, Jack, I've got to go home now." Jack Nicholson would say, "I still told you it's not my motherfucking fault." So here's Hypnosis 101. And so just be careful with Hypnosis 101. So let's think of some more Nuns and Puns stand-up comedy tour number 2. So I've just got jokes out the ass. Oh, somebody grab a shotgun before COVID-20 gets here. So, if you run out of places to go and your medical bills are stacked to the ceiling and you're being framed everywhere you go, cop bombed and whatever, then you might be being set up. So here's a quick roundabout defense mechanism for that. Because I've got a defense system built up like a brick wall 4 ways around. And not a brick wall, but it's got a door on it. And a little, well, it's got a door on it, and I got the fucking key to it. So here's self-defense part of my "it still ain't my motherfucking fault" spiel. If you come home and your Plato Makers playing on your phone, which is probably a reference to the Robin Williams joke where he's talking about the raccoon. He was like, "Hi, I'm ordering shit. How you doing?" That's a spoofer joke right there. So, I don't know. Come home and all your shit's missing. You gotta take a death walk. And they steal all your mail. I'd be like, "Well, you can have that one." Nah, I wasn't gonna use it anyway. So you're out there looking for the right female. Hopefully you juke the motherfucker. And if they still come stalking your face, then it's like time to call Jack. I'm like, "It still ain't my fucking fault," or however he talks, but it's a pretty cool dude. And so, I don't know. So I don't know what to do about that except for outsmart my shadow. I've already outsmarted several of them. Now I'm being shadowed by a female that must have dated a wife beater. So I want to take that Plato Maker and put it up against Back to the Church ladies, who's Yokozuna style. 'Cause I don't hit women, I just do the 3-second juke. And if it's a Plato Maker that's got the crabs and that's banging COVID-20, I don't want nothing to do with them. So I like Ron White, and I don't mean to sound like Ron White, but I don't know. I wear baseball hats in my club. Because I'm a homeless motherfucker. So let's see here. Well, I don't know what to go with this one. I'm about 14 minutes and 20 seconds into this. Well, I don't know if there's going to be any feedback or not. Sitting here surviving on bread and water. I feel like, well, at least I ain't naked and afraid. Maybe they'll throw me a soup bone for my birthday. My birthday's coming up next month, here in August 2021. I'll be 40 years old. And it's time to build, well, I don't know where I live, but if I got to go to a campground, or if I gotta move here and move there, I'm buying 40 pink flamingos, and I'm gonna put I don't know, either the fuzz or the crabs on every one of them. And say, show me them boobies. And it's gonna be a hell of a birthday. I'm tired of Teddy Ruxpin name dropping me. It's like, man, I've seen the Fall Guy as a kid. I MacGyvered my way out of it. I lawyered it up in Goodwill Hunting, you know. Hey, any college girls out there wouldn't happen to be pre-law, would they? Let's see here. Because I'm pre-law. Well, I took a pre-college law class. And that was the favorite part of my high school years. Just saying, well, we got to go see a civil lawsuit trial in motion. And seen how the lawyers did their big spiels. Got the dude up there sitting on the stand, and the lawyer dude's doing his job, sitting here reading off the excellent litigation I've ever heard. And the guy sitting on the bench there, that's back in, when I was in high school. I'm 40 next month. And the guy's going, because somebody did that to me once. They wanted me to sit here and go, and I don't go, I go, brr, 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 brr. So I'm just sitting here thinking about my life and wondering how Hypnosis 101 may have played an effect on the way the frame of the day is turning out. Now, during the Trump administration, I had to do a year of probation. Ooh, the hardest probation that was just supposed to be regular probation I ever completed. Now, talk about going through hell. And all your neighbors and everybody's out there you used to drink with call you a snitch just because you gotta quit drinking. Well, I quit hanging around my friends when I'm on probation. I do. When I'm on probation, I do not hang around or associate with anybody I might have had contact with before. And so they thought I was being a snitch because of that. It's like, no. Hey, dumbass. Am I over at your house drinking a beer? No. I'm sitting here minding my own fucking business. Somebody cop bombed me or something. So, if you're on probation, warn your friends. So I will not be over till probation is completed. That way their friends don't call you a snitch. And so, let's see, we're about 18 minutes in. I was wondering how much time I had left before the frame of the day was going to kick in from yesterday. That you got to flip the script on. It is the most retarded thing I've ever seen with somebody, the frame of the day, just intentionally, deliberately try to entrap you. Like, took a pre-college law class. I own my own record company. And it is a business matter. And I can't represent myself. Are you that stupid? Let's see, I don't know. If you know anything about the entrapment defense, you can write some kick-ass litigation. As long as you represent yourself like I learned in Goodwill Hunting. Let's see here. But if you've got the fuzz or the crabs messing with you, you might want to change your goddamn lifestyle women that you be messing with. Nobody wants the crab or the fuzz, So, I don't know here. But I'm trying to be funny. I get hit by Plato Maker chips. They're hitting me right now. The fuzz is hitting me. She must have had the crabs. As long as 420 don't roll up, we're all good. And there won't have to be an NRA warning. As Jack Nicholson would say. Or Keith Richards or whatever. I gotta go home now, Jack. It's time to death walk. Thank you. Y'all have fun, be good, learn something. This 20 minutes of just pure, straight up bullshit. So I'm just bullshitting. And you know this, man.